And Daniel, now remind us what exactly happened on your date with Rebecca?
We went out to dinner and ran into my high school chemistry teacher, which was super weird.
Mm-hmm.
But we had a nice time. We even kissed at the end.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then it got more weird, didn't it?
Yeah.
Then she ghosted you, right, Daniel?
That is correct, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And when we called Rebecca, she told us she thought your date was actually really fun, but her dad didn't approve, which was a little bit confusing to us,
Right.
and that led us to this moment.
Let me just put this all out there. My dad approved of Daniel for this date, hoping that Daniel maybe would have changed since back in high school when he was Daniel's chemistry teacher.
Wait, your dad was a chemistry teacher that you guys ran into at the restaurant. The one that told Daniel
my
that he got a
God.
D.
This is too much.
Oh, my God.
that
I
was
still can't.
Crazy.
So it turns out Rebecca's dad used to be Daniel's chemistry teacher back in high school, and he was in the restaurant spying on their date the whole time.
God, how do you say that so calmly?
It was not just a chance meeting there. Daniel, how did that make you feel when you found that out?
I mean, I still am trying to process everything, but I still am interested in Rebecca, so here I am.
Okay.
So we're calling her dad.
Rebecca seemed interested in you too, but what was her dad's opinion?
I mean, he, thinks I'm the same unmotivated slacker I was back in high school, which, it's not true. I've grown up. I have a good job, like I said last time, and I think it's crazy that he won't let us date because of my past and who I used to be.
Well, right. I mean, her dad sounds incredibly annocated. And also,
I don't even know what that word is.
it
Maybe you heard that
means
earlier.
just at a date, at a touch,
Okay.
right? I think he also sounds like somebody who is never going to think anyone's good enough for his daughter.
Yeah.
And maybe that's true.
So I'm just saying, don't take it personal, Daniel.
Maybe his daughter really is perfect, and there is no man out there that could match up to her. But look, Rebecca said if Daniel could change her dad's mind, then she'd be up for going out on another date. That's why today, Daniel is actually going to call Rebecca's father in this Awkward Tuesday phone call and ask permission to go out with his baby girl.
Wow.
Sorry, that's
Don't
a weird.
say
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. That was a
that's
weird way
weird.
to ask permission to go out with his adult daughter.
When do you ever
There it
say
is.
that?
Okay, so I was surprised because I thought we'd be doing this Awkward Tuesday phone call with Rebecca and have her call her dad to convince him. But no, Daniel's being the chivalrous one here. Once again, gonna have the hard conversation. Daniel, are you feeling nervous?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean,
I'm sure that the dad is going to actually appreciate this. Usually people don't like being a part of it.
If a
But
guy-
hey, no, this is the one he wants to impress. So
That's
this
true.
is the
I
guy
will-
who's like, you got to ask for my hand in marriage.
Ugh,
You want to ask to take my daughter on a date, so you better ask for me to give you permission.
I
think
don't
you'll
know.
like
If a
it.
guy called my dad, I think he'd hang up.
Your dad would?
Yeah, probably.
My dad would just be happy to talk to someone. Oh, hello, what is your name?
Daniel, have you been, in the last 24 hours, have you been, rehearsing in your head what you're going to say?
yes, I have been practicing.
Good.
I bought a digital book on Amazon about how to impress
What?
parents, so I got a few tips.
They actually have a book about that, huh? I guess there's a book
Wow.
about everything.
What did you
Yeah.
learn from your book?
Ah.
I got 3 things. Number 1, be respectful.
Okay.
Number 2, be honest, don't lie. And then number 3, assuming this phone call goes well for the future, limit the PDA when the parents are around.
Oh.
I feel like you should return your book. That's kind of
It's-
obvious stuff.
I once had a mom get mad at me because I grabbed her daughter's butt right in front of her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't think about it.
No, not a good move.
It's
We
kind of
broke
too
up.
late for that, though, because you already kissed Rebecca on the date, so he was present for that
No,
makeout session.
she claimed her dad wasn't watching them in the car, remember?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He just had the
see.
video camera
Yeah,
going from a distance.
exactly.
All right, man. So we're just minutes away from doing this.
Ugh.
We have his phone number now. Do you have any final thoughts before we get to it?
I'm nervous. I hope it goes well, but I also want to let him know that what he did was totally not cool.
Yeah,
Don't
you
lead
know
with
that
that,
is
though.
no, but that's a good point. You do need to set boundaries here because this is a guy who blows through boundaries. He doesn't see any of them when
be
it comes
like,
to his relationship with his daughter.
Well, hold on. So before we start giving him advice, because I think we obviously do have some things that we want to
God.
fill you in on, let's play a song. We'll come back. Then we'll give you our advice, and we'll let you make your Awkward Tuesday phone call after that, okay?
Sounds great.
All right,
oh
man.
my God.
Hold on.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
If you're just joining us for the Awkward Tuesday phone call, it's like being back in the 1950s again.
Seriously.
Because one of our listeners, Daniel, is asking a dad's permission to go steady with his daughter.
Oh my God.
And this one's a little different because the dad was actually on their first date secretly spying on them without Daniel's knowledge.
Yeah.
We learned that yesterday in our second date update, but now Daniel is back to call up dad and try to convince him to let them go out by themselves.
Oh.
Split a malt.
Now remember,
Go to the sock hop, hit make out point, and then have her home by 9:30.
Oh,
she
that's
doesn't
late back
live
in
at
the day.
home. These are adult, grown people we're talking
Look,
about,
he needs
Jeffrey.
to pick her up in the Thunderbird
Yeah.
and have the flame shooting out the back. I'm with you, Jeff.
And I know that there's been a lot of opinions, specifically from Brooke on this, which would have been frowned upon back in the 1950s. But
Yeah.
thankfully, we're in the modern age. And Brooke, what do
He's
you
not
want?
in jail.
That's right. So what
yeah.
do you want to tell to Daniel before he makes his call?
I mean, the thing is, you're going to do this, right? And you want to win this dad over. I think the honest and respect thing that you have going for you is good. I think you need to add to it, though, that you need to compliment him. And I know that sounds weird coming from me, but I think that it's a good tool because this is what you do. You compliment him on how well he raised his daughter to be an independent, strong, brilliant woman who is capable of making decisions for herself. And then that's how you get to the boundary conversation, right? You butter him up and then move to boundaries.
Or you could compliment him physically on his butt
Okay, well,
and get on his good side that way.
Jeff's strategy.
What do you think, Daniel?
I think option number one seems a little bit more up my speed.
Okay. But seriously, I just think that if you set those boundaries and show that you really like her, then you should be okay. All
and
right?
you sound like an awesome dude.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah, tough but firm. That's what I gotta be.
All right.
That's a
All
good
right,
way.
Good
yeah.
luck.
So I feel like
Sounds
you're
so-
prepared. Here we go. I'm going to dial her dad's phone number
Oof.
and let you make your Awkward Tuesday phone call. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Mr.
Speaking. Who is it?
Hey, this is Daniel, your former Kim student. We ran into each other the other night at the restaurant.
Oh, Dan. How'd you get my phone number, Dan?
Well, I actually got it from your daughter.
What? Rebecca gave you my number?
Yeah, you might remember I went on a date with her where you were secretly watching us, kind of.
Excuse me? What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, I know that you were there on purpose, like keeping tabs on me. Did you think that I would not ever find out or learn about that?
What are you talking about, young man?
Well, look, sir, I just would like to let you know that I think Rebecca is great. She's wonderful. I know that you're very protective over her, and that's a good thing, right? I respect that.
Yeah.
But even though we had what seemed like a nice time, she mentioned that you didn't want us hanging out anymore.
That's correct, son. That is absolutely correct.
I just don't understand that. I mean, why would you say that?
You and I know what the deal is. You were a terrible student. You never turned in your assignments on time. The whole school relationship was trash, if I want to use one of your youthful terminology there.
Okay, with all due respect, that was years ago, okay? And I admit, I didn't take the chemistry class that seriously, all right? And I am sorry about that. But I don't think it's fair for you to judge me now based on this dumb kid I was back for a little bit in high school.
You sound like you're still a dumb kid, son. I'll judge you for what you are now. You're selfish. You don't care about anybody, let alone my daughter.
Selfish? How do you even figure that?
You know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you're dumb, like you were back in the day. They put the food on the table, and who took the first bite, young man? You or my daughter? Answer me that.
I don't know. How am I supposed to remember that?
You did. You took the first bite. And that's why you'll never date my daughter. As long as I have breath in my lungs, you will not date my daughter. You understand?
Okay. Again? Can we get that again?
Oh my
What
God.
the hell is going on with all these voices in my ear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
No.
Gene,
Whoa.
you're on the radio right now with Brooke and Jeffrey in
The
the morning.
radio? Why am I on the radio?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
radio.
Okay, let's
Why
stop yelling.
am I on the radio?
All right,
I don't understand it.
just
No, hold on a second.
calm down a second, Gene. Okay, we're doing a segment on our show. It's called an Awkward Tuesday phone call. And basically, Daniel is a friend of the show who is very, very interested in your daughter, thinks she's amazing, but he knows you don't approve of him, and your daughter said she would not go out with him unless he got your approval. So he's hoping to get that today, and he wanted our help doing it.
Yeah, well, he's not doing a good job of it.
What? What? Are you kidding me? I
here
am
she goes.
so upset right now. Gene, you listen.
Oh, no.
You listen right now. You have a man on the phone who is going to great lengths to date your daughter. Like, what possibly could he do to win your approval? It just sounds like you just won't give it to anybody no matter what. Like, your little girl is
Okay,
too good
okay,
for
Brooke,
everyone.
let the man talk
I don't know
a little
who's
bit.
scarier,
This-
Brooke or him.
This is his daughter,
Definitely
remember?
Brooke is
It's
scarier.
his family, not your family.
Gene, you're going to ruin it for your
Brooke,
daughter.
let him talk.
This is my daughter, and young lady, I don't like your tone.
Yeah, I bet you
Okay.
don't, Gene.
Sir,
Okay?
none of us
Young
like her
lady.
daughter.
Listen,
Just to be
listen,
honest with
Gene, you have a beautiful, independent, strong daughter who loves her father so much that she is passing by a guy that she actually cares about just to win your approval.
I know Brooke's going off of a lot of
that's
guesses
important.
here, but I mean, you say she's beautiful. You've never seen a picture of her.
From the inside, okay? I don't know. I've only talked to her on the phone, Gene, and she seemed quite lovely. I think you did a great job raising your daughter.
The whole thing is we want you to talk to Daniel about this. So would you mind just talking to Daniel a little bit?
Well, I told him everything I need to say. I'm not impressed. I mean, this call is a total bungle right here.
Bungle.
Daniel, why don't you tell him a little bit more about how you feel about his daughter? Like, why do you think this is a good idea for you two to go out?
You know, we have a lot of strong mutual interests. The conversation is good. I think we want the same things out of life, you know. And again, I'm not a different person, man. Like I told everybody last time, I got a 401k. I got a good job. I'm a productive member of society, okay?
See?
And I'm just asking for a chance to try to get to know her better. That's it.
I'm asking you to lose the number, young
What?
man.
Oh, you're
What?
not
You're
giving up
not
at
even
all.
listening to him, Gene. I mean, is this really all based on that whole bite thing that you said?
Yeah, why do you feel that way? What's the deal with him taking a bite first?
When I was raised as a young person, we were etched in stone on character. And this
Okay.
young man has none.
Gene, you were the one hiding in a restaurant spying on him without his knowledge. I don't know if we're going to go down the road of who has character flaws and who doesn't.
I don't care. I don't even listen to your show. So this doesn't impress me.
I know,
Okay.
Gene.
so
I
I'm
know,
not
but
with
she
you.
said that
Look,
already.
I don't know if you know this, Gene, but we spoke with your daughter yesterday, and she said that she really, really liked Daniel, and the only thing that was stopping her from going out again was your opinion.
Honestly, what can I do to show you or convince you that I am actually a good guy who cares about your daughter?
Good question.
Okay. All right. You were very dumb in class. Can you answer a chemistry question?
Oh,
come on. That's not
Gene,
even
what does that
fair.
have to do with someone's
real?
character?
If he can answer a chemistry question, I'll think about letting him go out.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
Daniel, are you up for answering one chemistry question?
None of us are going to be able to help you.
Yeah.
I guess I will go on this island by myself. Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
This is
boy.
ridiculous.
Are we doing this now or off the air?
No,
Go-
now. I want to hear it.
Go ahead,
my
Dad. What do you
God.
got?
Okay.
Pop quiz.
What's the chemical formula for hydrochloric acid?
What? The formula?
Okay, let's go.
How am I supposed to know that?
Oh, no.
It's three letters, like water, H2O. What's hydrochloric acid? What is it?
Daniel?
H.
I'm gonna go HDA. HDA.
Wrong.
HCA.
HCI.
HCI?
That was HCI.
HCI.
Okay.
See, I knew it. I
Okay.
just didn't want to
I,
say it.
I mean, come on. You saying that's the easy one? That's ridiculous.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't-
now that we've narrowed our listeners down to 0 at this point
Yeah.
with a
Jeez.
pop chem quiz.
Yeah, I'm trying to leave the room, to be honest.
Come
Well,
on, Gene, give him a chance. He's a nice guy.
No, that wasn't the agreement. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
no one
God.
else is
Oh, man.
gonna. Dude, your daughter's gonna end up single her whole life at this
Yeah.
rate.
or with the most brilliant chemistry scientist in the world.
Yeah, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Hello.
yeah, there's stability.
I mean, I shouldn't have to take a science test to show you that I'm good enough to date your daughter.
Yeah, you should.
I mean, I really care about her, and I'd like to hang out
Yeah,
with her.
you're a jerk, man.
Oh,
All right,
my
give up,
God.
Daniel.
All
Give up. It's
right.
not worth your energy, man.
it's all
Poor
right,
girl.
man.
Yeah, energy. That's an ENG. No. I don't know.
Wrong again.
Okay.
Wrong.
Hello, Simmer Weddings.
Hi, this is Nathan. I've been emailing with you recently about possibly officiating a wedding.
Yes, Nathan, how's it going?
It's going well. I'm good. Listen, I've read all your reviews, man. You seem like a great match for me, all right? I know we haven't met, but I was just hoping that we could lock some dates down in the books.
Well, congratulations, obviously. And
Thank you.
I do officiate several weddings, so I just want to, put you down for sure.
So it's on July 8th.
Okay, let me just look through my calendar. July
And August 12th.
8th. What?
Oh, I said the 8th of July and then the 12th of August, please.
So you have 2 dates in mind. You're not sure which one yet, or?
No, I'm sorry if that was confusing. It's for 2 different women.
Oh.
I'm double engaged.
I don't think I understand what you're talking about,
Well,
Nathan.
okay, long story short, I fell in love with 2 women, Valerie and Tamara, and I couldn't decide which one I wanted to marry. So, I just said, screw it. I proposed to them both.
Wow. I don't think I have ever had anyone call me about such.
Unique, right? They both said yes, dude. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I can't believe it still.
You sound like you're grinning ear to ear.
Oh, I am.
Let me ask you this. Do they both know that this is the plan?
Well, I mean, I've dropped hints, but I haven't come out and said it. I don't want to be rude.
Well, I think it's important that they know.
You're probably right. But for you, it's a double paycheck. So,
Sure. But again, I think you might have a little bit of
oh, wait.
trouble pulling this off.
I haven't looked at your website in the past couple of weeks. Are you offering some type of BOGO? I would love to use that if you are. That would be perfect for me.
You think I would offer buy one, get one for 2 weddings?
I mean, I was hoping you were, but
Well-
I'm taking that as a no.
To be perfectly honest, I think this is morally questionable at best. If you're doing this, that the women do not know about each other or about your intention to.
I didn't think of that. So you are saying that I should probably do both in the same day.
No. I'm saying.
Hey, have you seen The Bachelor? I've always wanted to do it like a final rose ceremony where both women show up in limos and whoever gets there first. It's like
Right. Yeah. Well, it certainly sounds like a TV show. But again, I think the women that you have proposed to need to be aware of what you are intending to do.
Okay, so you think I should marry both of them?
I
You know what? I trust you. I'm gonna do it. You're the professional.
Hey, okay, listen.
I can't believe I'm gonna have 2 wives. Oh my gosh.
Listen,
I don't know. I think of this.
The only thing I'm telling you is that there shouldn't be the day of your getting married to both women. They should discover about each other.
Can I ask you a favor then? If I paid you a little extra, would you mind telling them? Because that would make it way easier.
That, unfortunately, is not the service I provide.
Okay.
I merely officiate.
Huh.
So,
How did you tell your wife, Paisley, that you were only going to marry her and not another girl?
what?
Was it difficult? Was it hard? Because it sounds tough.
I'm sorry. How do you know my wife's name?
Oh, she said your schedule's been filling up really quickly for wedding season, so she thought that we should prank you from the radio station I'm currently at.
Oh my God!
Yeah, man.
Oh my God!
My name's actually Jose from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. We're doing a phone tap on you. You were freaking out, dude. You thought I was really trying to marry 2 women?
Yeah, to put it mildly, definitely concerning.
There's no way. I can't even get one woman to date me, let alone get married.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
One of our listeners, Corey, picked an activity for his date based on her dating profile.
Okay.
Corey,
that's
no
smart.
matter what you ended up doing, I hope that you didn't forget to bring the bear mace.
You know, I did not. I should have. Trust me.
Oh.
You should have.
Then why are we calling her back? What?
Well, not for her, but the Bears.
Okay,
There were bears?
there was some sort of danger apparently on your
Oh
date.
my gosh.
Someone you could have missed. First, before we get to that, tell us about the girl. What's her name?
Adrian.
Okay, and Jeff had mentioned that you designed the date around one of her hobbies or interests on her profile. What did her profile say?
Hold on for a second. Let me pull it up here. I didn't know you guys were going to ask me that.
Yeah.
So like it says, good cologne and holding hands are my kryptonite.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
And then like she goes, I'll kick your butt on the dance floor.
Oh, cute.
Okay.
Okay.
That's aggressive, and
Yeah.
that's a threat.
Does that mean she dance better than you or literally fight you
Yeah,
in the
that's
middle
what
of
I'm
the floor?
saying,
both.
Jeff. I'm worried for him.
I think it sounds fun.
So like I found a country bar that has dancing. You know,
Okay.
not my specialty, but I'm like, I want to impress.
That's awesome. Way to show like interest in her hobbies
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah. So like we get there, I got us some drinks. I sit at the table with my beer, and before I could even get one word in, some older dude comes and say, "Hey, will you dance with me?"
Oh, that's quick. Yeah. So is it a swing situation? You're line dancing or they're just out there dancing?
They have both. So they'll start out with line dancing, then they'll go to swing. So at this time it was swing.
And that's when you
And I'm
can
just
like
like-
rotate partners and stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, really, dude? I'm trying to start a date here. So she looks at me and she goes, "Oh, well, you snooze, you lose." I'm like, really?
Wow.
Oh, dang. That hurts the ego.
Was that feisty
Yeah.
or did you take it as rude?
Oh,
Like it
man.
could be.
I mean, nah. It was like playful, but the point is, why even say it? And then she has the audacity to get up and leave.
See, that's when you need the bear mace. Anytime a guy comes over, just hose him down.
No, the whole bar has to evacuate.
You're the hero.
So did you ever, I mean, your next move, you had to go cut in. Like that's what you do, right?
I'm glad you said that. So I go by myself. I'm dancing. Every time I go to cut in,
Wait, you're dancing by yourself?
Good.
I'm dancing by myself. It
Have
is
fun,
what it is.
bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to cut in, but guess
Okay.
what? I turn my head. I go back. There are like 4 or 5 people away from me. I can't cut in.
Oh, you can't make it over
You're
there.
too far.
You feel like she
Or
was
like-
dancing away from you, like trying to avoid you?
I don't know if it was her, him. I don't know if it was both of them. I don't know, but to me, I think it was obvious that I was trying to cut in like 2, 3 different occasions. So eventually the music just stopped. But I'm like, are you serious right now?
Oh, man.
So wait, so the music stopped and then you guys met back up, or is she still hanging out with the dude?
Yeah. So we met back up. I didn't want to appear desperate. So I was like, nah, I'm cool. You know, let's just take a break. So
Okay,
Okay.
so
I don't know.
you didn't get to dance at all?
Yeah, I mean, we danced a little bit, but, you know, it was the tail end because I had like a long day tomorrow, like the next day, I should say.
Oh, so you even
Stay
called
out
it
real
early?
long. Yes, but the date went well. It was cool. We had good dialogue, so it was all right.
Well, I think the question is, who was the better dancer, you or the older guy who got your date first?
Uh-oh.
I'm sure the older guy.
Really?
Yeah.
He seems like a regular.
Yeah, I mean, at those bars, like these people come and they'll come every week and they dance with everybody. And it's not a date thing; it's like just dancing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whose cologne was better, yours or the other guy's? Because she said she was into cologne.
The older guy probably smells musty.
Yeah, he's got the expensive stuff.
I don't know. Mine was pretty good, though. I don't know.
Well, you never got close enough to the guy.
That's
you know,
true.
he was stealing your lady over there.
Or her. Maybe she didn't
Yeah.
get to smell your cologne
I mean,
either.
did you enjoy the night with her at all?
Honestly, yeah, it was a good evening. I mean, it could have been a great evening, but being that I didn't have my bear mace, and, you know, and that incident that happened, it wasn't the best. So, you know, it was okay.
Okay.
But your whole night wasn't ruined.
Nah, it wasn't ruined. Ruined, I should say. We hugged at the end, you know, a little kiss on the cheek, nothing real serious.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, heck, it could have been a whole heck of a lot better.
Yeah, because, you know, chemistry on the dance floor, that's a different type of chemistry. It's
Yeah.
awesome if you can really click
And
like
that's
that.
my whole point.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Have you been trying to contact her since then, like with texts or calls or anything?
Yeah, I reached out with one call and a couple of texts. It's been like about a week, going on a week and a half now, but she's been doing the emoji stuff. You know, if I say something, she'll like, oh, I like it, but nothing like further in the dialogue so we can talk and see if we can hang out again.
Interesting. Okay.
That's just like a pity reaction, it sounds like.
Yeah. I mean,
That
maybe
hurts.
she thought you were ignoring her, but she was having too much fun. I don't know.
We're going to find out. We're going to give you a chance to go put on some more Minions cologne by Justin Bieber. And then when we come back, we're going to call
I wish
Adrian
that was
for you.
real, dude. I'd buy it.
It should be. We're going to
call
do
Kevin.
your second date update right after this. Hold on, man. Corey's date
There we
night with
go.
Adrian had everything a first date should.
Yeah.
Cold beer,
Oh.
warm hugs, good dancing.
Yeah, it did.
Problem is, not all that happened with Corey. Because some other older guy at the bar, possibly a regular there, asked to dance with his date, and Corey obliged, which was probably the worst mistake of his entire dating life.
It doesn't sound like he actually had a decision in it, nor should he have a choice.
Yeah.
But it sounds like she just
Men
ditched him.
shouldn't be allowed to choose anything. Good point, Brooke.
I mean,
Corey-
they shouldn't be able to choose what women decide to do. Sure. Yeah, that's true.
Corey,
Jeff.
how are you feeling right now after that intro? You want to hit me?
No, I mean, that's pretty much it. And I didn't have a say-so. It was like she said, I snooze, I lose. But I tell you what, though, if it was in any other circumstances, I know it would have been different.
Okay,
It
so
would have been a different outcome.
are you wishing that you didn't go dancing? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I probably would have chose something different looking back now.
Yeah, what hobby would you have chosen off of your dating profile to do?
Totally would have went indoor putt-putt golfing.
Oh,
Okay.
Hey,
Lot
that's fun too.
okay. You can't
Different
be
vibe though, yeah.
can't have a man swoop in on your date during putt putt, can you?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe a little boy would come swoop in. Like,
But that's when you bust out the bear mace. You mace that boy.
Okay.
I'm not done with hole 17 yet, kid.
Hey, we're doing the clown mouth
Very-
hole right now.
Very aggressive to this
Yeah.
Jeffrey.
So maybe we'll offer that for your next date if we can get Adrian on the phone here. I'm going to dial her number and see what she has to say. Ready to do this?
Cool. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Hello,
Hey, is this Adrian?
this is she. Who's this?
Hey, Adrian, my name is Jeff from a morning radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm sorry too.
Yeah.
Hi, Adrian.
I'm just kind of confused. If you're on the radio, why are you calling me?
Well, one of our listeners asked us to call you because you went on a date with him the other night. His name's Corey.
Wait, Corey asked you to call me because we went on a date?
Well, because
On
he
his behalf, we're
no, because he
calling.
really liked you.
He's bummed because he's been trying to text you and you haven't really been responding back to him much.
I responded to him a little bit.
Yeah, but it sounded like a courtesy response.
Yeah,
I mean,
not like
which
before.
is fine.
You guys weren't like talking back and forth and having fun.
I mean, what'd you think of Corey?
I mean, I'm not gonna get into it, but I don't think I'm really interested. I don't think it's gonna work out.
When,
Aw, well.
when you guys first met up, was it like initially you knew that, or did it take a minute for you to say no?
Don't think it's a good fit. But I mean,
Okay. Like, why?
well, so I feel like when we met on a dating app, and I feel like I make my dating app very clear that I'm looking for a real man, and I don't really think they exist anymore.
What does that mean? What's your definition of a real man?
I'm looking for somebody that wears good cologne and have his stuff together and will stand up for his woman a real man.
You want someone to fight for you.
Well, I mean, at least stand up. Don't let anybody say anything to the person that you're with. You got to stand up for your woman.
You're
Did-
saying
did-
Corey
That's
didn't
dramatic.
do that?
Yeah, did someone insult you that night and he didn't I don't get it.
That'd be bad.
All right, well, I'm just going to be honest and sort of putting this all out there. So I do this thing sometimes on dates, and
Oh, it's a
I
test.
have my uncle show up, and
he'll like come and ask to talk to me or something like that.
Oh,
wow.
Was he the older guy that we heard about?
We heard a guy came up to the table and asked you to dance.
Oh, that is so
That
much
was-
less sexy. Is your
That was
uncle.
your uncle?
Yeah.
That was actually my uncle.
Doing it right at the country bar.
Well, yeah. Brooke's all too familiar with that move.
Yeah. Well, so the making out.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, what is he supposed to do? Like, a guy comes up and asks you to dance. You say yes. You wanted Corey to step in and be like, that's my woman.
You punch him in the face, Brooke.
Like, I don't get it.
Like a real man, right?
Yeah.
Like
Adrian?
Well, I want someone that can like defend me and speak up and like not be afraid of confrontation. Like,
What did
and
you
I'm,
need
like-
defending from, though? It sounds like the guy your uncle wanted to dance.
And
like,
you openly
what's,
said, you told him something, right? Like, you snooze, you lose or something?
Yeah, what's the defense?
Well, I waited a second to see what he was gonna do, and he didn't do anything. He just like looked at me,
Oh, and
and
that's
so
what he
I was
said.
like,
Oh.
okay, well. And then I like jokingly said, "Well, you snooze, you lose," and then
Oh.
I went and danced with him because he
Okay.
literally didn't do anything. He didn't say anything. He just like looked at me.
So you want
That
I feel like you should have gone to a club with this test, not like a country bar, because that's like normal.
In Corey's defense, he didn't do nothing. He went and danced by himself in your vicinity for 5 to 10 minutes.
He hovered.
That's something.
Oh, man.
Look, if you were there, then I think you would get it. Like, he had the opportunity to step up and say, I'm here with her.
Yeah.
She's with me. We're together. Like, anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Just
It's not
more
something you could have
definitive.
said. You
Well-
couldn't have said, I'm on a date.
Adrian, I get you didn't think he was very manly then, but how's this for a man move? Because Corey, reached out to a radio show to
Yes.
call you on his behalf and ask for him why you're not going out on another date.
Yeah, and non-directly has been hiding.
And Mr. Masculine is on the other line, wants to talk to you.
Oh, my
Just dancing by
God.
himself on the other line.
Really?
Oh.
I mean, I had no idea if that man, now that I know it's your uncle, had Willie Nelson, Rasco Flats, and Brooks and Duns in the back. I'd never been there before.
Oh, my God.
I mean, hell, I don't know what's going on. Little boot scoop boogie. I was nervous. I mean, that's so wrong. Chivalry's not dead with me, but come on. I'm respecting your boundaries.
Yes.
I just met you. I'm not going to be a jerk and be like, hey, that's my a caveman style.
Yeah.
Really? It's not, I'm not asking to be a caveman. I'm just looking for somebody that can step up and say to somebody, no, she's with me. Like, I don't,
Okay.
I don't need to like.
It sounds
I
like
don't
you're
want
not
you to
being assertive enough, Corey. You got to be more assertive when.
Hey, I
That's a good
tell
way to
you
put
what, under different circumstances, I have no problem with that. I was just totally respecting you from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't want that. She doesn't want respect. Corey, not
She
interested.
wants a dose of, like, unhealthy jealousy, it sounds like to me.
No.
But
Right. Let me tell you, this is miscommunication. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I was not going to be a creeper, come to your job, come to your house.
yeah.
I got too much respect for you. I think under different circumstances, you and I can gel. I'm willing to put forth that effort.
You have two completely different opinions on this. She wants you to step in, but if you were on a date with a girl like Brooke would think that's obnoxious. Like, dude, let me make my own decisions. Don't step in.
I think what happened, Adrian, is if you want someone to not let you, like, if you don't want to dance with other men, you needed to have told Corey as you're walking into the place, like, hey, if someone approaches me, will you just tell him that we're on a date?
Yeah,
Like why couldn't you communicate that to him?
Because that doesn't
Right.
show me who he is. Like, I'm not trying to change him. And honestly, Corey, like, if you want me to think differently, if you want me to think, okay, it was just a circumstance, like, you're going to step up somewhere else, then you need to prove it right now. You need to show me, like, how much of a man you are, because that's what I want. I want to
right
enjoy
now.
it.
Oh, okay, Corey, this is your chance.
Are we gonna grudge?
Throw-
What are we gonna do?
Throw your man card down right now. 3, 2,
No more
1.
discussion on the radio. We'll talk about this between you and I. I'm good.
Yeah, he's going to find you because he already looked up your home address and your work address, but respected you enough not to go there. Now he's actually going to show up.
No.
What?
So we don't get to hear it?
Is that what she wants? Is that what you want?
I just asked him to, like, prove to me just now, and he's like, oh, yeah, another time, another place. Like, I just feel like he's all talk.
What do you want him to do?
You want him to do it right now. Corey, you got to prove yourself now.
Do what,
What's
though?
something?
What you want me to do? You want me to sing you a song? You want me to rap? What you want me to do?
Yeah, let's hear
Oh,
the
I love
manliest
that.
song you got.
Rap. We're going from country to
I
rap.
had a girl. Her name was A.
What?
Oh, she left me on the dance floor at bay.
I don't know. It sounds like kind of a whiny song.
Dude,
more
it's
than a
freestyle.
manly
I
song.
back Corey up. Come on.
What's an A for
I mean,
effort?
Adrian, look, Adrian, he's trying. He clearly is
Yeah.
trying as hard as he can here to get another date with you. Why don't you just give him one more shot and we would pay for it?
I don't know. I think, look, Corey, I think that you're a really nice guy. and
Are you
all,
sure?
But
You don't want to see him mace a kid at a putt-putt golf course? He would do that for you.
You already told us.
He said that.
Oh, man.
I think I'm just going to have to pass on this one.
Jeffrey, you need to step up as a man
Uh-uh.
and tell her what she wants
Oh,
right
God.
now.
There's so much masculinity in this room.
Just
Okay.
ignoring that she brings her uncle on dates, too.
Yeah. It's all of
Yeah,
it.
we never really talked about that.
I don't think you really want another date, Corey.
Yeah.
I mean, not now. I mean, too bad she had to pass because Corey was trying to tap that.
Oh, you got some more raps.
Is that? Oh,
Finish the
I
line.
get it.
Oh.
Finish the
I'm
line.
just trying to be the man that she wants me to be.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hi, is this Paul?
this is he.
Hi, this is Hannah from. We received an email saying that you were having a problem with a product you purchased from us.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for calling me back.
Oh, of course. What seems to be the issue?
So I bought a MacBook about 6 months ago,
Mhm.
and it's freezing more and more frequently.
Oh,
and at
you
first
know what? I'm going to stop you right there. Any tech questions, go over to Demetrius. Can I
Okay.
transfer you?
Sure.
Okay, hold on.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? There you go.
This song.
There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly.
Hello there, baby. Thank you for calling Tech Services now. My name is Demetrius.
Hello.
What's your name?
Hi, this is Paul. I was transferred to you.
Yeah, that's right, Paul. People come to me when they need a little bit of expert help with their technology.
Okay.
You need some help there,
Yeah.
Paul? Why don't you tell me what you got going on over there?
Well, I bought a MacBook about 6 months ago, and it started.
I love me some Mac.
Yeah, I'm a Mac guy.
Yeah, you sound like a Mac guy. I'm a Mac man myself.
It kept freezing more and more, and now it's gotten to the point where I can't even really use it for work.
I'm going to have to put you on a quick hold while I do a little research on this. Can I do that to you, Paul?
Sure.
Thank you, baby.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
Bye, how can I help you?
Hi, I was just on with Demetrius about my MacBook.
Isn't he great?
Yeah, it's just when you transfer me to him, like at first it sounds like a recording. There's like some Barry White music playing or something in the background, and I'm not really sure what the guy's deal is. But
You got the full Demetrius experience.
I don't know what that means. I just need my computer fixed. If there's anyone else I could talk to.
Nope, Demetrius is the guy. I'll transfer you.
Peanut butter jelly
Oh.
time. Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
Oh, welcome back, baby. Let Demetrius take all your tech troubles away.
Did you find out anything about my MacBook?
I'm going to be real with you right now, Paul. No, I did not.
Oh my God.
But it would be a real pleasure if you texted me a photo right now
Of
your computer, maybe. I'll be happy to give it the old Demetrius look over.
You just want a picture of the outside of my computer?
Ooh, outside, inside, all in between. Demetrius takes what he can get.
Okay. Where am I sending this?
Oh, it's getting a little steamy up here in the tech room. I'm going to need to transfer you right quick. Please hold.
Do you have a supervisor or? Oh, are you kidding me?
Bye, how can I help you?
It's Paul.
Oh, it's Paul again. You are so lucky you got 2 sessions with Demetrius in one day.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything yet.
He has not worked his
and-
magic on you?
Not at all. And
I'll tell you, last month, I bought 4 different laptops just in hopes one would break so I could go see him.
well, I don't want mine broken. I want it fixed as soon as possible.
I'll transfer you. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Don't transfer me.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter
Oh my God, I can't.
Oh, mama. It's
Demetrius, is there anyone
it is
else
a
I can
good
talk-
day to talk technology with the big D, Demetrius.
Can you fix my computer or not?
Well, Paul, trust me, not only will your computer work perfectly here in minutes, but your significant other will thank you profusely into the wee hours of the morning.
Great. I just need my computer fixed.
How is your wife Amy doing, by the way?
How do you know my wife's name?
Oh, I know your wife quite well, Paul.
How's that?
She listens to a little radio show in the morning called Brooke and Jeffrey.
Oh, get out of here. Are you kidding me?
Oh, and she loves doing prank calls on her husband.
Oh, my God. No!
Yeah.
Don't put that song on again.
I'm sorry, man. This is
my God.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. We're doing a phone tap on you, bud.
I'm only apologizing for turning you on, Paul.
Yeah.
Because Jeff did a great job.
I'm like, he wants me to text a photo? What's going on?
I want to see the inside of your hard drive all night long.
Oh, my God.
His name is Logan.
It's
Logan,
meant to be, Logan.
you came back. Does this mean we're soulmates?
Yes, I've returned to you guys.
Yeah.
What? You little clinger.
You clinger.
Last time Logan was on, he got delayed at the airport and ended up spending about 4 hours with a woman at the airport bar. And it was really good for about the first 5 minutes until she said Logan got a little bit on her nerves.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into too much detail about it, but she
We
spent the
don't need
next
to.
3 minutes basically roasting him for
Yeah.
being annoying and clingy.
I cannot believe you came back.
You must be doing something right now because you locked down another date for yourself. Who was it with this time?
This girl named Megan.
All right.
What did you and Megan do for a date?
Well, first of all, let me just preface this all with I learned some very valuable things from my first debacle at the airport there.
Okay. What'd you take away?
One is that my perspective of who I am when I get drunk is completely different than someone else's perspective. So
That actually takes a lifetime for some people to learn.
You're even better when you're drunk, right?
No, I don't think.
Yeah. In my mind, I'm in a tuxedo, tap dancing on a table. In reality, I just crashed on someone's birthday cake.
I can dance when I drink too.
Yeah. So is the perspective now you wanted to tone it down on the booze a little bit this time around?
Yes. So what I said to Megan, I said, I'm working on myself. I'm learning about myself. So I want to go on a date with you. We're going to get some dinner. And I have a 1 drink minimum.
Oh, wait, for
minimum
her?
or maximum?
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
big
God,
difference.
1 drink maximum. Sorry.
Oh, that's a good point, Jeffrey.
You were going off of Brooks rules for a second over there. Okay.
Well, I mean, why did you feel like you had to tell her that? Why didn't you just do that,
I was just letting her in on the fact that I'm like a guy who's under construction, but I'm working on some stuff.
Oh,
Women like that.
a project.
Yeah.
Women
Yeah.
love projects.
They actually
Don't use that
do.
term.
Yeah.
What did she think about that? Was she cool with it?
She seemed fine. I said, I just want to have 1 drink because I want to get to know you. I want to be able to listen. So I suggested this fun, almost like a game. I said, for the first 30 minutes of our date, we are only going to pass notes to each other. That way, everything that's being said or communicated is really focused and important,
Okay.
and thought about.
Well, you want to work on your listening, but passing notes doesn't involve any listening whatsoever. That's more of the reading and writing aspect, which is still also good to work on.
What did she say to that idea?
She thought it was cute. It seemed to be a good reaction
Okay.
there.
Oh, wow.
So then we started getting into things, what matters to you, what's important to you, list
Wow.
3 things, this or this.
And this is all being written down. It sounds like a lot of writing.
You could have texted this before the date.
I know, but we're there and we're looking into each other's eyes, and she starts getting in on this popcorn thing. She has a dog named Popcorn.
Oh.
Dog named Bob. Okay.
I thought it was an appetizer at the table.
It's like, what kind of place? Yeah.
Oh yeah, she started getting excited, so she was scribbling down popcorn this, popcorn that. And I was, I just sent her back more question mark, because I couldn't believe how much popcorn was coming at me.
Weird,
I need
man.
a drink.
Seriously, yeah.
All
I
right.
need the minimum 1 drink right now.
So did it really go on for 30 minutes?
No, it didn't. It did not. I really overblew that estimate. It was about maybe 5 to 7 minutes in.
Got it.
And he's like,
I'm getting writer's cramp. Can we?
At that point,
can we
I
just
would
go
have,
back?
to your face, left you on red. Just folded the note, put it aside, and just kept eating.
So at that point, after 7 minutes, you decided to transfer back to normal vocal conversation.
Yes, and
Okay.
then at that point, it was like, okay, so my little cute attempts obviously fell a little not short, but we adjusted them. So then I also lifted the 1 drink minimum, and I was like, okay, you know what? No rules.
Oh.
See, there we go.
Yeah. No. Well, you know what? The good thing is you're adapting. You know, if you would have said, well, no, I did not break the rules and I forced us for 30 minutes, then of course that's the reason.
I feel like he caved to all of it. Like, it's like you set up all these rules for yourself, Logan. I mean, were you having fun?
Yeah, for sure. It was like, how many people go out and just do the same mundane thing? This was like something that was memorable, so I was having a good time.
Okay, what about her?
Yeah, she was having a good time.
Maybe it's something like we don't understand the vibe. Like you had to be there to feel what was
Yeah.
going on between them.
Yeah.
You know, if you ever watch like that Netflix show, Wednesday,
Yeah? The Addams Family
about it.
spinoff. It's
I
great.
watched it.
the lead actress is always just sitting there, like just with her eyes, like looking back and forth
She
and
doesn't
around.
blink or smile the entire show.
Wait, is that how you're saying your date was like Wednesday Addams in the Netflix show?
No, I'm just saying that there's a lot to be communicated with eyes and
just body language.
You know she puts like fear in people. Okay.
So in your opinion, Logan, no speed bumps?
I don't think so. No, it was good. I got a nice hug at the end, and I was like, okay, yeah, we had a good time.
Nice.
But then I was setting up a second date, and she was like, oh, yeah, I'm busy for the next couple of days, or you know, this week is really bad next week. So I couldn't read. Is she blowing me off?
Yeah, it sounds like she is.
If you think that you had a good time, then we totally believe you on it, and we want to help you get another date here with Megan.
With your favorite pen pal.
Yeah, so we're going to call Wednesday Addams here in just a second. First, we're going to play a song, come back, and then get your second date update right after this.
Awesome.
All right, hold on, man. We're in the middle of a second date update with a good friend of the show named Logan, and it's not his first time doing one of these with us. I'm playing the Addams Family theme song because he described his date with a girl named Megan like Wednesday Addams, the Netflix series, meaning during their dinner, they did a lot of staring, a lot of brooding, and nonverbal communicating, which was extremely healthy, by the way.
Yes.
It's a little bit fearful, but healthy.
I mean, Tim Burton told her not to blink in that show ever because it was creepier.
Sure. Yeah, I get it. It may sound a little out of the ordinary to most people, but Logan did end up getting a hug. And the only thing he hasn't gotten is another date. So we're about to call Megan up here, and I just want to get your approval, Logan, before we do this, to use verbal communication with her. Is that okay with you?
Stamped. I stamped my approval.
All right.
Okay.
It's going to be really
Okay,
boring if not.
Honestly, you know, I felt bad for you the first time that we did a second date update, but I think you're such a good person and confident in who you are. You're going to be able to bounce back from this no matter what she says.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you.
All right.
welcome.
Put that on a note card and send it over to her. Okay. Let's just dial her number, and we'll see what Megan has to say here. You ready?
I'll stay quiet.
Good idea.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Until we need you to speak
Yeah.
up. That's really
Bro,
important.
You of all people know how this works.
All right, here he goes.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jeff from Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. Blink twice if this is Megan, please.
How would you see her?
Wait, I'm sorry. Who's calling?
I heard
Oh,
it. She got heavy
There was
eyelids.
definitely two
She
blinks in there.
laughed.
Yeah.
You laughed at that, Megan.
I'm a funny person, Brooke. Deal
is
with it.
that what it is?
So-
Yeah, you are.
Hey, Megan, so you're on the radio right now on a show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Oh, I thought this was a prank call.
Yeah.
We're
We
better
get
than
that
that.
sometimes.
We also do those, so we're pretty
But we-
stereotypical morning radio.
We
here.
don't normally introduce ourselves before we do them.
Right, yeah.
We just kind of let it happen.
You're going to find we're pretty bad at our jobs here. One thing we're kind of good at, though, is helping people get another date.
Okay. So you're calling me about a date?
Yes.
Yeah.
A date you went on with a guy named Logan.
Oh, yeah, I remember Logan.
Yeah. He's
Good.
he's
How
a
could you
good friend
forget?
of ours, actually, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, I mean, I would say he's a nice guy.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good. All right.
That's
We're
great.
starting off on the right foot.
Anything more? Because
Uh,
he told us a little bit about the date, and
We teased him a little.
we Brooke teased him, actually. I personally thought it was kind of a fun, creative idea for you to pass notes to each other. What did you think of it?
Yeah, I mean that part of the date was actually nice. You know, I like a guy that's willing to just improve themselves and try new things. But there was just something weird that happened on the date. So
Was it one of the notes that he passed?
actually, yeah, maybe it was that.
Oh. What do you mean?
How do you not know if it was written down or not?
Well, it came to the point where we had to order, and at that point we had stopped. You know, we didn't just pass notes the whole date.
Right. He said it only lasted like 5 to 7 minutes or something in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, that was nice, but it came to the point where we had to order, and the waitress had showed up to our table, and he wrote a note to the waitress, and I have no idea what he wrote to her, but like she started giggling right away.
Maybe some dietary restrictions that he has.
Oh, he's gluten-free. She's making fun of him?
I don't know. It was very flirty to me, and I like immediately felt I felt uncomfortable because I didn't know what he wrote, and I was like, we were just doing this great thing together, and now you're writing her notes?
Right.
Like, what's going on here?
And that was like his whole preface, too, is like, I'm doing this because I want to get to know you. And then suddenly he also wants to get to know the waitress. Is that how you read it?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, does he know her? Like, what's going on here? And then, she wrote a note back to him.
She did?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, and she gave him a fist bump, too. It was just
Wait, what did it say? Did you ask him? I mean, I would have been so curious.
Yeah, I asked him, and he said he was like, "Shh, it's a secret," and like in a joking way. But I'm like, I'm sitting right next to you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll just tell you, Megan, that we weren't aware that happened, that there was anything going on between Logan and the waitress.
Yeah, we didn't call her on another line.
Right. Something that you're not aware of, probably, unless you have a really good sixth sense, is that Logan has been listening quietly on the other line this entire time.
He's on the other line, Brooke.
And he wants to talk to you with his voice.
Oh no, are you serious?
It's a good thing.
Megan, hi.
Oh, he wants to sing it to you, I guess.
Megan, this is your chance to get to the bottom of what was going on.
Yeah, I'm like pulling my hair out here. I feel like I'm in a bumper car and I'm focused. I'm in a bumper car and I'm focused going forward, and then I just get bam hit from the side.
You live in so many analogies from Logan.
Very vivid imagination. But let's bring it back to let's talk about the notes that you were passing with the waitress, Logan.
Yeah, bro.
I am floored. I am such an idiot. I cannot believe that I didn't pick up on that looked bad. Like I was in such a high from doing the note passing, and I thought it was so cute that I thought it was neat to just be like, oh, here comes the waitress. We're including her in the game for a second.
Yeah.
And, I thought maybe she'd pass a note. Megan, I thought you'd pass a note to the waitress if you wanted to.
Get the whole restaurant passing notes to each other.
All I wrote was like playing a note game with my date. What's good or what's your favorite? And she wrote shrimp taco.
And you fist bumped over shrimp tacos?
She laughed over that note?
I said, I was like, faux show or something like a little. I was like, faux show, shrimp, ST or something, and she goes, yes, favorite, and then I was like, done.
How much did she write?
Wow.
Jeez. Okay, well,
Tacos sound
do you
fire,
believe him, Megan?
yeah.
I was not getting the vibe that this was something like fun and it was a game that the whole restaurant could have been involved in. I mean, you made it seem to me like you were trying to improve yourself and you were trying to prove to me that, you had interest in me and you wanted to kind of get to know me better. That's what I got. So it's just, your actions did not make sense to me.
I should have showed you the note. I thought I was being cute when I was like, oh, it's a secret. Like, to me, it didn't mean anything. You can ask these wonderful radio personalities. We talked about the date thoroughly. Not once did I even consider the waitress as being anything.
That's because you were hiding, Logan, that you secretly got her phone number on one of the notes and you didn't want to tell.
Oh, that's an accusation,
There it
Jeff.
comes, Jeff. I mean, it's what a lot of people were thinking. Be honest, Logan. Did you get the waitress's number?
Absolutely not. I mean, would she have given it to me if I asked? Probably.
Wow, so there was a vibe.
Are you trying to make her jealous? What are you doing? Why would you say that?
I was trying to be charming, and I thought if this other girl was giggling, I thought it was points for me. Like, oh, people like him. Clearly, I was wrong.
Don't charm other women when you're on a date.
You guys know me. I'm a charismatic, charming guy.
Bro, you and I have the same curse.
Okay.
We make everyone we talk to laugh.
Again,
and
that's-
sometimes it backfires.
It's not helping his
I don't know
case.
why she laughed at that. It was not funny.
No, Megan, I know that this is a lot coming at you, but from my perspective, it's just like you're going out with a guy who's just very charming to a lot of people
Yes.
naturally.
Very likable.
He doesn't even try to do it. He's just kind of that type of person.
Yeah.
And is that something that is a little bit intimidating to you? What? Is he too charming?
No, I don't think anybody can be too charming.
Are you
well,
sure?
we've had him on the dating segment multiple times. Women love him.
I don't think that's helpful.
Wait, he was on here before with different ladies?
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Guys, he's a wanted man.
Guys.
I'm sorry. I just meant, you're lovable. And I was trying to make a point about that.
To be fair,
bro.
that one went a lot worse than this one's going.
Yeah.
Believe
That
it or
is
not,
true.
Megan.
Yeah,
a lot
bad.
worse.
Yeah, this one's better.
He is making strides towards improvement.
Okay.
We got to stop chit-chatting about this and just get you two out on another date.
Seriously.
Yes, and Megan, they said they're going to pay for it. They're going to take us to. They're going to have us go to a nice place.
See, he knows how it works.
Yeah.
Wait, we never said nice.
Normally, that's my job, but yeah, Logan's done this so many times, he can pretty much do it himself.
Sorry, I'm trying to get to the call to action.
So, Megan, what do you say? One more date with Logan on us.
Yes.
I think you guys are hilarious. And Logan, I get where you're coming from. I would rather have a guy be super charismatic and funny and kind of have everybody like him rather than being a dork that doesn't have any confidence.
Or boring. You could have said that.
I think that was a compliment. You two may be made for each other.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, what
Now-
do you say?
It's happening.
I think I'll do it. Let's go out again.
Guys, thank you so much. Yeah. It takes a team, it takes a village, and you guys are my true ones there.
That's not a brag. It takes a village to give me a date.
Hello.
Hi, is this Roz?
Yes. Who's calling?
My name's John, and you work with my girlfriend, Becky. She's in your work group, she said? You guys are pretty close?
Yeah. So you're Becky's boyfriend?
Right, yeah, John. And you're Rosberry, right?
Rosalind.
I'm sorry, what?
Rosalind?
Oh, okay, because she calls you Roz, and I figured it's just short for Rosberry, like the berry, like a cross between a raspberry and a bosenberry, like the smoothie.
No, it's just short for Rosalind. That's it.
Interesting. Okay, just never heard the name Roz before, so that's kind of, surprising, weird.
So are you trying to reach Becky? Because I can see if she's at her desk.
No,
if you want.
no. I want to talk to you because I heard you are pregnant. Congrats.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and I'm assuming you're going to, have it. So we got to get a name in there, right?
Sorry, John. What are you getting at here?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really good with names, super good with names.
Are you, though? Because you thought Roz was short for Rosberry?
Rosberry, that's just the first thing that came to me. But if I kept guessing, I would have gotten there for sure. And so when she said you were pregnant, I was like, wait a minute. I should come up with baby names for her because she's going to have baby brain.
I mean, that's very nice of you, but we have some names in mind, but thank you.
I already did it. You don't know this about me, but I don't have a job. So I have tons of time on my hand. And I just thought I should run some of these by you while they're in my head. I can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, that's nice of you, but no,
Thank you. Thank you so much. So look, I'm not going to be able to sleep this afternoon if I don't tell you. I sleep in the afternoons, by the way, because like I said, no job, up all night. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you don't have time constraints. You don't know. Oh, yeah, that's right, because you have a job. You work with Becky. So stupid.
do, yeah.
Good for you, by the way. Are you hiring? Just kidding. All right, listen. So number 3 was, wait for it, Rosberry Jr.
I don't really think...
Yeah, but that's also when I thought your name was Rosberry, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know if you wanted to scratch that off.
It's not really my taste. No.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I'll probably send that one to a baby naming website because I think it's pretty sweet. Someone's going to name it. Rosberry Jr.
I have to get back to work now, John, but I do appreciate the call.
I know. But real quick, number 2, it's the ampersand symbol. It's kind of old school,
I know-
but people
I-
would just be like, ampersand.
I don't think so.
Okay, I know you hate it. I hated it too. That was just a test, okay? You passed. Listen, the final one, and don't tell me the gender.
Well, I wasn't going to tell you the gender because you're not part of my family and I don't know you.
I'm not part of the family. Yes, I am. Okay, maybe. All right, someday. We'll work on it. Do you have a sister? Is she employed?
What?
Sounds like a catch. All right, here we go. 3, 2, you want to count me down?
I really don't.
It's little baby Yodel.
Yodel?
Yeah, like yodel-a-hee, yodel-a-hoo, yodel-a-ha, yodel-a-hee-hoo, you know?
Well, this has certainly been a call to remember, but I do need to hang up.
Oh, what about Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, all one word? So it's like Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Like when they're in trouble, you're like, hey, Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, get over here. I'm going to spank your little bottom. But I don't believe in spanking, for the record. If I ever marry your sister, I promise we're not going to spank our kids.
What is happening right now?
Oh, wait, that name's already taken by the radio show that's doing a prank on you. Oh, shoot.
Wait, what? Who's doing a prank on me?
I am. My name's Jose from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Your coworker Becky set you up.
Okay, when you said yodel, really?
Yeah, consider yodel. Or consider consider beatbox.
Oh, wow.
That was just me breathing. I was just me breathing really heavy. I'm sorry.
You know, I think you need to take some kind of drug, like maybe a medication that they're already prescribing for you.
Yeah, speed.
No, the opposite.
Oh, slow? I haven't heard of that drug. Hey, you're good at naming drugs.
Okay.